Oh, it's been fantastic, hasn't it? It's been a huge number of people here. I think we've had about 45 people coming on the bike week, and then there were 61 riders competing in the cycling trophy as well. So it's been fantastic, and we're just about halfway through now. So I think everyone's feeling it a little bit in their legs. We're due to have a recovery ride very shortly. We've been enjoying it.
Absolutely, yeah. It's nice warm weather, and yeah, it's fantastic.
For me, I was sat recovering from surgery after I had my baby, and was thinking, I wonder what we can do, towards the end of the year. And the idea popped up that we could have a bike week around the cycling trophy. And fortunately, Tayeb and Jørgen-Emil already had a bike week, so we decided to add some English people to the Danish week, and it came up to have a bigger bike week. So it's been fantastic, and a lot of people who've come here have never raced before. They've done maybe sportive rides, and they've never raced, so they wanted to sort of race in a friendly, small group environment. Although having said that, you guys have made it really, really hard. The racing has been quite brutal,
it's
but
quite
I think
quick,
everyone's enjoyed
it's good.
that.
It's good, nice and safe, and yeah, like Sarah said, it gives people the opportunity to have a little bit of competition, but in a very relaxed environment, and it's really important to help people learn and to enjoy riding their bikes.
Well, you say a little bit of competition. We saw you hammering it this morning to get to the finish line. I mean, you could hardly call that friendly competition, could you?
Oh no, it's just friendly rivalry between myself and Tayeb. It was a good sprint to a good race, so it was really nice. Most of the guys and girls here, they like racing. They like the competition. And that can be down to whether the guys at the front of the race or the guys in the middle of the race who are just want to experience a different challenge for themselves. So it's not always about finishing first in a competition. It's about setting yourself individual challenges, and that's the important thing about this week.
But it's also been exciting for us because we have got our Azimi Butat breast cancer team out here as a first training camp for the team that are riding in 2014 together. And so for us it's been really interesting as team captain and Barney as manager just to see how well the girls gel together and the skills that they have within a race. And because it's been a lot quicker than perhaps we expected, it's given them the opportunity to really kind of push themselves to the max and then see what's left after that. And then when you get Barney telling me after I've just chased back on for a second time to the bunch today, if you've got anything less now would be a good time to go off the front, and then you do and you realise you're just not going to finish with the group, you're just going to be off the back by 2 minutes because you just don't have anything left in your legs. But those are the kind of things that we wanted to see how it would work, how it would pan out as a team, and it's been really interesting for us to see that. And I think for other people it's been interesting to see how well girls race as well, because there is still that stigma attached to women's racing. It's growing massively, especially in the UK, but all over Europe, and we're trying to there's the campaign to try and get a women's Tour de France going alongside the men's, and that's an international campaign with some huge women around the world, very big names, looking to kind of push that forward. So I think this gives people a chance to see. We've got Katie Archibald, who's a world record holder, on the team pursuit, and she's won the women's race here, and she's really not far off the men. So I think it surprises a few people, hopefully in a good way.
Well, yeah, I mean, the women came in like seconds behind the men today, I mean,
you were led out by a woman.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's very impressive, and like Sarah said, I think it kind of proves that the girls are really, really strong, and that they can easily compete with the men and beat them as well, as they have done.
It's great out here. I think it's tough because of the wind, but the terrain is fantastic, and the road surfaces are predominantly 95% of the road surfaces are superb. So it means that it's really good for group riding, safe group riding, because there's not so many things to point out.
And there aren't many vehicles on the road,
no.
Or it's a really safe and nice environment to train in, isn't it?
And I think we like it because of the consistency of the weather. Okay, we've got a bit of cloud today, but it's still shorts and short sleeves. You're not wrapping up like you would in the UK or Northern Europe. So the consistency of the weather makes it really good. And compared to, somewhere like Mallorca at this time of year, you can get snow, and right the way through till March we've had snow in Mallorca. So it's good to come here and know that you're not going to lose that many days of training. If you're losing it, it's probably because the wind's picked up and the sun's come in. Yeah, we're booked to come back on the 7th of January. Andy Cook's got his bike week at that point. And then again, we're coming back in February when Jeff Cook's got his bike week. Not necessarily to be part of the bike week, but we just enjoy being around here when there's lots of cyclists.
Yeah.